Imagine raising your only son alone after losing your husband far too young, working double shifts, sacrificing vacations, holidays, even your own dreams, all so he could have a better life. You promise yourself you'll always be there for him. But what happens when that son grows up and starts seeing you not as his mother, but as his personal bank? Today's story is about Jennefer, a 68-year-old widow from a small town in Ohio. She thought love was unconditional until her son Edwin decided her retirement savings were his wedding fund. When she finally said no, he took her to court. This is the heartbreaking tale of a mother's love turned into a legal nightmare. Stick around till the end. The courtroom twist will leave you speechless. If you've ever felt used by family, hit that like button now and let's begin. The early years, building the sacrifice. Jennefer narrated in first person, voice slightly trembling. My husband Robert passed when Edwin was just 12. Car accident. No life insurance windfall, just a small policy that barely covered the funeral. I worked as a school secretary by day, waitress nights. Every extra dollar went to Edwin. Braces, sports, college tuition. He was my world. Sweet boy who hugged me every night, said, "Mom, you're my hero." I believed we'd always have that bond. Edwin graduated college, got a decent job in marketing, met Sarah, beautiful, ambitious. They moved in together. At first, small asks. Mom, can you help with the deposit? Just this once. I did. $5,000. Then car repairs, phone bills, emergency vacations. Over 8 years, I sent them over $45,000 in help. Never complained. Family helps family, right? The wedding demand. Last spring, Edwin called excited. Mom, we're getting married. Sarah wants the dream wedding. Venue on the lake, 200 guests, open bar, live band, total about $150,000. I laughed nervously. Honey, that's more than my house is worth. He got quiet. Then, but Mom, you always said when I get married you'd make it special. You promised. I reminded him that was a casual comment when he was 10. I'll pay for your wedding someday. Not a contract. My retirement nest egg was $220,000, all I had left after years of giving. At 68, I needed it to live. Edwin exploded. You're being selfish. Sarah's parents are paying half theirs. Why can't you step up? This is your duty as a mother. I said no, firmly. I love you, but I can't bankrupt myself. Sarah texted, if you really cared, you'd find a way. The silence after that call hurt more than any argument. The lawsuit arrived. 3 weeks later, certified mail, legal papers. Edwin was suing me for $150,000, breach of oral contract and intentional infliction of emotional distress. He claimed I verbally promised to pay for his wedding years ago. Refusing caused him severe anxiety, depression, and reputational harm with Sarah's family. I owed him as repayment for years of emotional support. He listed birthday cards he sent me. My heart shattered. My own son, turning love into a debt collection. I hired a lawyer, Mr. Harlan, an older attorney who'd seen family greed before. He said, this is weak, but juries sometimes sympathize with brides and grooms. We fight. The courtroom drama, core of the video, slow, tense build. Narrator, court day arrived. Small claims escalated to civil court because of the amount. Edwin in a new suit, Sarah beside him looking teary. Me, terrified but calm. Edwin testified first. "Your Honor, Mom always said, when you get married, I'll make it the best day ever. That was a promise. I planned my life around it. Now Sarah's family thinks I'm a failure. I've lost sleep, had panic attacks. She owes us." Cross-exam, my lawyer asked, "How much have you received from your mother in the last decade?" Edwin, some help here and there. Try 45,000 documented. Rent, cars, emergencies. Did you ever pay her back? Silence. Did you visit her without asking for money in the last 5 years? More silence. Sarah testified, "Jennefer was like a second mom until she wasn't. Her refusal broke our dream." My lawyer, "Did you contribute financially?" Sarah, "My parents are helping." Judge, "So the mother on fixed income is expected to pay more than the wealthier in-laws?" Then my turn. I took the stand, voice steady. "I raised him alone, sacrificed everything, but I'm 68. That money is my security, medical, housing, food. I never signed anything. No contract exists. Love isn't a blank check." I showed bank records, transfers labeled for Edwin, Love Mom, no wedding mention. Character witnesses, my sister, old neighbor, former boss, all said Edwin rarely visited unless needing cash. Edwin's lawyer tried, "But emotional distress is real." Judge interrupted, "Adult children don't sue parents for not funding fantasies. This isn't enforceable." Verdict and aftermath. Verdict, case dismissed. No contract, no entitlement. Judge added, "Family support is voluntary. Weaponizing courts against a parent who sacrificed everything? Shameful." Edwin stared at me, no apology, just anger. Sarah whispered something sharp. They left without a word. I changed my will that week, everything to charity for single moms and abused elders, no inheritance for Edwin. Cut contact completely, blocked numbers. Now I travel. Italy last month, Greece next. I volunteer, paint, laugh with friends. For the first time, I'm living for me. Jennefer's story reminds us love shouldn't come with a price tag. Parents aren't obligated to fund adult children's dreams. Boundaries aren't betrayal, they're survival. What would you do if your child sued you over money? Would you forgive? Fight harder? Comment below, I read every one. If this touched you, smash that like button now and subscribe for more real-life heartbreak and triumph stories. And turn on notifications. Share with anyone who's felt used by family. Thank you for watching. You're not alone. Until next time, take care of your own heart first.